Some of you might have noticed that for the past couple of weeks I didn't upload the weekly Stranger Things update video, which I have uploaded for every Sunday for 22 weeks straight, I think. And for the last couple of weeks I just wasn't able to make a Stranger Things update video. And to be really honest with you, the first Sunday that I didn't post this kind of a video, I was in the middle of a couple of things. I was a bit busy, but I was free on Sunday and I sat down to make this video as well. But I figured that the information that I have for this week to share with you isn't that exciting, and it wouldn't even make for a good comprehensive 2-minute video, because you know I don't like to bore you guys with a long intro and all. So I thought even if I make this video, the video wouldn't be as exciting. So I contemplated on the idea of whether to make that video or not, and then Sunday went by. I thought I'll make a video on Monday. Then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, every day of the week went by, and then I got to the next Sunday, which was this previous Sunday, and exactly the same thing happened again. I was again contemplating on the idea that if I post this video, it won't be a 2-minute, 3-minute video, and that information isn't really exciting, and I really thought that you guys might get bored of that information. But thankfully, Prince on the other hand had different ideas, because he first commented on this channel, this English channel, then he again commented on the Hindi channel, then he again commented yesterday on the Hindi channel about Stranger Things update video, and I was like, okay, let's make it. And I owe you an apology, Prince, because yesterday I didn't have the courage to reply to your comment. But hey, I have decided, even if the information is very minuscule, and even if the information is not that exciting, I will still make the Stranger Things update video every Sunday, even if the video amounts to just 1.5 or 2 minutes. Anyways, let's do this video for the combined 25th and 26th week of filming of Stranger Things season 5. So the first information that we have is about Finn, Noah and Nell Fisher were all seen riding bikes together, and it was around a road which was surrounded by some military tanks. That means Mike, Will and Holly. And who would have imagined that Holly Wheeler would ride a bike alongside Mike and Will? I mean, who would have imagined that in the first season? Because in the first season she was such a little girl. But anyways, let's talk about some of the interviews that some of the cast members of Stranger Things gave at different locations for different reasons as well. But as I said earlier as well, whenever a Stranger Things cast member is doing an interview, he or she are definitely asked with some of the Stranger Things questions. So here we have a list of people who were asked about some Stranger Things question. First we'll start off with Steve Harrington, Joe Keery. Joe said filming is kind of on and off. The cast drops in and drops out from time to time, but you know, it's pretty full on. But anyways, the bottom line is quite important, and he said, you know, the filming is full on. Then we have something really interesting from Sadie Sink. She was asked about her character's health, obviously, because we all know what happened to her at the end of season 4, and she said, you know how it ended in season 4. So I cannot answer if she can stand up with her 2 feet, but it would be a miracle if she did so. And miracles have happened on the show. So I guess we'll have to see. Well, that was a very good answer, because she really teased the fact that Sadie Sink's character Max will definitely walk on her 2 feet, because obviously she said miracles have had happened on this show, and Max walking on her 2 feet would really be a miracle, and I think it's going to happen. Max cannot be bedridden for the entire 5th season because it's the most important one, and she just have to be back in the game. Now let's talk about what Maya Hawke has to say. She said it takes a long time to write each season and it takes a long time to shoot them. We are basically making 8 movies. I mean, that's really true, at least in the case of Stranger Things, because as we saw in season 4, all of the episodes were so long, and we are expecting the same length of episodes in season 5 as well. And definitely it takes time, and it's going to take, as we have known for quite some time, that an entire year is being dedicated to the filming of Stranger Things 5. Now our favorite Eddie Munson, Joseph Quinn, also had to say a couple of things. He said, I'm excited to see how they do it. I think it's going to be amazing. I've heard some ideas from the 5th season, and I think it's going to surpass all our expectations. Well, I don't know about the expectations, but I do want to see Eddie Munson back in season 5. And by the way, I'm sure that you must have noticed that starting from January, it was every week that Ross Duffer posted some of the pictures from the sets of Stranger Things. He did it every week for a few months, and I think then he started to post once every 2 weeks and then once every month. But now in the month of June was the first month where he didn't post anything. But now he posted this picture in the month of July, and he said that we are officially halfway through the filming. But the picture that he posted, there was really one interesting detail to notice here, and that was here. If you zoom in, you can see that a couple of faces are actually blurred out. I wonder who they might be. But it's actually a no-brainer to think that every cast member could be present in this picture. It's difficult to find anyways. Now let's talk about the last thing, which is probably the most interesting one, and that is about Netflix Geeked Weekend. And it is said that it will happen in the month of September, but still no update on Netflix Tudum, because Tudum is the place that we are all excited as fans, because we'll definitely get to see something about Stranger Things in Netflix Tudum, but we'll have to make peace with the fact that there is no information as of yet. But anyways, let's talk about Netflix's Geeked Weekend. So as I said, it will happen in the month of September, and there are high chances that we could really get a teaser of Stranger Things 5 over that weekend, or an information about the animated series of Stranger Things, or an information about the release date of the first Shadow on Netflix, the play that's happening in London. And there is a lot of speculation about the Stranger Things Day as well, which we all know is November 6. So there are a lot of people saying that the teaser will come out on November 6 on Stranger Things Day, while some people think that Netflix Geeked Weekend could be the perfect place to launch the first teaser. Well, do tell me in the comments what do you guys think about it. And as always, thank you so much for watching.